Hello? Hello?
I don't know. I'm waiting for the stream to catch up.
Let's find out. I left the stream the stream audio going for just a second, so they might hear the music for a little bit longer than they should.
Oh, we're live.
Wow, you're quiet. How quiet? Which one? This is RedBeast talking. Mic check 1, 2. I'm quiet?
Yeah, I'm good.
How dare you? How's this? Speak up. It's like I'm the one who's. Come on, can you hear this, guys? Still?
Hold on. They're still a bit behind.
Okay. How's this now? Otherwise, what? Let me do it. Oh, hold that. This might be explain everything. Okay, how's this? My check 1, 2. Haha.
They're saying that you're much better.
Apparently, it was both of us.
Really? Well, in that case, let me crank up my gain.
No. I did on my end.
No, I'll crank it up to ludicrous levels.
No.
I'm about to do it anyway. No, I'm not.
Anyway. Hello and welcome to a behind-the-scenes breakdown on the creation of Digimon Tamers Abridged Episode 4 and Digimon Abridged Episode 11. If you're wondering...
We meant for these to be two different streams, but...
yeah! Episode 4 was meant to be done a while ago, but my shit got borked.
Your shit got borked. My computer completely fucking died a few months. Not even a few months, just a month back.
Yeah. So yeah, normally this is a members only stream, but 1, I borked the settings for this, and 2, it's the holidays. Fuck it. But yeah, so welcome everybody to the behind the scenes breakdown, where we will show you just how we edit these videos in case you're interested in making your own kind of content just like this. And we kind of take some questions from you guys on Digi-Destiny, our Abridged series, and just generally what we do to make this happen. Okay, I'm going to hit my mic a lot in the future. Jesus Christ.
Oh God, he's Storm that's approaching Sage. I am approaching just very slowly.
Yes. Well, that's unfortunate.
What? What happened?
1 second. I have to fucking...
What have
I
you
have
done?
to fix something. Oh, I'm not screen sharing.
Yeah, I was about to say. I can't see anything.
Well, don't worry. That might be a theme today. Let me fix my Maxon license.
We have to relink a few things. Can you tell it's been a while since we've done a behind the scenes, everyone?
It won't let me fix it.
It's not a Digi-Destiny stream without a little bit of scuff.
So it won't let me... How do I fix this? Okay. Come on, giant tools. Okay, so I have some... Wait, did it? It just fixed itself. God damn. Okay, you motherfucker.
Hold on, that was only the intro card. What about everything else?
No, it was the effects. It's my Red Giant plugin effects that was temporarily offline. Question, did you both get into Digimon at the same time, or did one get into it? Bro, we are 90s kids. We got into Digimon at the exact same time.
Also, we're identical twins. We watched the same things. We were at Ground Zero with each other for Power Rangers, Mystic Knights. The second Digimon came on, we was like, all
so this is going to be our personality for the next 30 years. Got it.
Yeah. Okay. New hyperfixation unlocked.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of the new Ghost game dub? We haven't seen the whole thing yet. We've seen bits and pieces, but I'm very excited to check it out.
Oh yeah, I'm very excited to get my VPN working so I could try and watch that thing legitimately. Support the official release when you can. I'm expecting that like within a year, it's probably gonna be released wide, like in a much wider capacity, just like how Adventure 2020 was. But unfortunately, that's gonna, take
I
some time,
remember
which sucks.
Connie X put out a video saying like he was wondering who this was for since a lot of the hype behind Ghost Game has died. And to that I say me. Specifically me.
And Weasel.
Yes.
Weasel's
Well,
all about Jellymon.
also, but Weasel also enjoys like watching the shows in Japanese. You
True,
and I are much more
he's a purist.
yeah, you and I are much more of give me your dub, please. I have dyslexia.
Yeah.
But anyway, on with the recap. Episode
Hold on,
4
hold on.
was
There was a line in episode 8 for a character they just straight up forgot to add. That's hilarious.
I love dubs. No one can never sway me against them.
Waymon asking who wanted this when it was downright the admins here. Yeah. Okay, so without further ado, we're just going to do a watch through on episode 4 first, since that was released first, and then we're going to do a touch on how we edited this. Now, this actually is one of the first projects edited by both me and Storm simultaneously.
Yeah,
Storm,
I was actually.
yeah, go for it.
Go ahead.
No, you first.
No. You had a point you were building to.
I was going to prompt you, so fucking stay.
Yeah. I was going to say this episode, more so than anything else, was so tough to write for because Calamon, up until this point in the show proper, had been making appearances a little sporadically, building mystery as to who this strange little Digimon can be, what is his purpose, whereas we had to cut out most of his involvement in the first 3 episodes. He still featured, but not as heavily. So this episode had to do a lot of heavy lifting when it came to introducing him and getting the audience familiar with what his deal is.
Also, thank you .ex and Dove for pledging to the Patreon. You guys are awesome.
Yo, hell yeah, welcome aboard.
Yeah, the Patreon is really important to host and fund these projects because these take a lot of time in case you didn't notice. So if you're able to support the Patreon, our lowest tier is just $2 a month. If you're able to support, that means so much to us. If not, no pressure. Just spread the word of Digimon Abridged, to show your friends, so other Digimon and D&D communities. Hopefully they like it.
Yeah, we're all doing this just for fun. But again, Kalma was so like.
Yeah, they were kind of a non-character up until this point for us, and we're like, well, guess we gotta figure out how to write for Calamon. Because before it was just, okay, we have Rez as a tomato. Have her be cute into microphone. Easy.
Oh yeah, because Red as a tomato, she killed it with Calamon and adding her own special adorable flair to the little guy.
Which is very funny because she's also our voice for Palamon.
Oh yeah.
Complete 180 from Palamon's personality.
I'm all for it. But yeah, this episode was a lot of fun, and like Red said, this is the first episode the two of us pulled double duty on at the same time.
Yeah. I believe you got to it first by like laying down a foundation, and
yeah, that's typically how it worked. With me laying down foundation work for lines and visuals, then you come into tying up pacing and any more elaborate lip flaps that I couldn't pull off.
Yeah.
Because I'm still learning, guys.
Yeah, but you'll get there.
I mean, I've come miles away.
Thank you, Form Boy, for joining the Patreon. All right.
We might not be able to shout out everyone depending on how things are going in the stream, but show must go on.
All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I'm eating candy. Hold on.
A lovely blooper from Jane from Res Tomato.
We're pausing already?
Yeah. Also, I just want to say that's a Red Giant plugin universe glitch. So that's how I do those.
Hi, my name is Calamon. I'm new to the human world. My favorite pastimes are eating candy, playing in traffic, and making new friends. My last friend sort of moved to a farm.
That was fun.
Immediately dark. I love
But
it.
that's okay, because now I'm making all kinds of new friends. Like those cars that tackle you, or the friendly owl that thinks I'm food. Now that I'm here, we're going to play board games, share secrets, and have so much fun!
Hey, I'm trying to get some sleep here. Cut the chatting.
Of course, Chi Chi
Holy
is Jerry.
crud, is that a ghost?
You betcha! Oh, what's a ghost?
Oh, this is so getting repressed.
I do that too! Can we be friends?
So, about that scene.
Yeah.
Typically, when I lay out the foundation for an episode, there'll be little spots of blank footage because I know this is going to require a lot of roto work. This part here, there's not like a shot that exists that I like, so I'll double back to that with Red later on. 90% of this entire scene was just black.
I think you just had this opening shot with the trees and and then you told me this is your scene. No.
I said good luck.
Yeah. We have this very fun habit where we will write a scene and just not know what the fuck we just did to ourselves.
Yeah, this scene in particular went through several revisions before we actually landed on everything that we liked.
Yeah. So let's get to it. The first VFX shot, this one.
Shocking, I know.
So let's see if I can pull up the original version of this. No, I can go to After Effects for that. So the shot
You can
here.
just,
I wonder
you
if you
just
can
tell people
tell.
the truth. They'll trust you.
I wonder if we can. Oh, thank you, Rayeth Mercury. I wonder if these are all new people joining, or if this is the Patreon glitch that we've been encountering. But anyway, this is a very stupid VFX. He was eating a bagel.
The entire time.
Yeah, that's wait. Oh yeah, no, it had that coloring, but I just decided, you know what? No, it's frosting now.
You know what's funny, Red?
What?
I'm not seeing that shot on my screen share.
What? Oh, I'm only showing you.
Yeah, I'm already seeing the actual thing.
Yeah,
Alas.
well, I'll fix it. You know,
Don't worry. No, you didn't have to do that. I'm also watching the stream.
too bad. Scuff, 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 scuff.
And now I have the echo. Fantastic.
Oh, well then mute me, you son of a bitch. But
No.
yeah, so I basically just ended up using where are you? The Roto Brush tool, a fancy little tool that will. Let me just copy you. When applied directly to the forehead, I can just kind of paint sections of characters I want to roto, and it will do its best to kind of motion track it. I don't use it too often. Normally, my roto is by hand because it doesn't judge the lines on the footage too well. Like you can see it over here by Cameron's ear. It's not getting the lines outlining the character correctly. So I try to avoid using this one at pretty much ever. This one just worked here because I didn't have to worry about like the hard lines, and I was just trying to isolate a small section.
Also, it's a very quick shot.
Exactly. You can get away with a lot with quick shots.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not a jelly donut. Crazy.
Then there's this shot, and this, which didn't fucking exist. Yeah, this too. Actually, as a matter of fact,
Let's talk about this one more, since like everyone at
Yeah.
this point should be familiar with your roto walk.
yeah. So I'm just going to quickly do this and on show all. Okay, this was the shot originally. Basically, I just tried to find a shot that had Kalomon kind of in shadows, as if he was in the cupboard, and rotoscoped him so that he was hidden. So that way I could put in a different version of the background that I made myself. I just took this into Photoshop and just kind of used the clone tool to duplicate patterns. Is this a complete? Oh yeah, it is a complete clone. This shot, however, this was the original. There you are, Calamon. So when we decided, hey, let's put Calamon in the cupboard and scare Jerry. Remember when I said that I sometimes say yes to effects without knowing what the fuck I'm doing?
Behold, a little guy. So we know when we write certain jokes what's going to be a Kuduyu edit, and we kind of knew some were going to be Kuduyu edits.
Yeah, so also Master, haven't seen Kamen Rider. But yeah, so this started off with me just duplicating small sections of the background and just slowly covering this little bastard. See there.
This little sleep paralysis monster.
Yep, there's our Calamon. There's the cupboard stuff on top. What is this? Oh, these are his lip flaps. And then, yep. Boom. All around, one of the easier roto jobs I've had to do.
And then his ears came out.
Yeah, that was another shot. So, where is that shot? There. And we decided to have him move.
It sold the effect.
It did, but I hate me.
I love it when people are fooled by your effects. And then we did our #1 signature move of Digimon Tamers Abridged.
I hate me.
We threw the little fucker out the window.
Yeah, what was that? Oh, yeah. I just had some text in the nurse's name up there. One second.
Assumed because you had Justimon, so we were deep into the Power Rangers fandom.
Yeah.
Yes, we have seen the DLC trailer for Time Changer. Super excited for December 8th.
Yep. Not going to go into it in case anyone here hasn't seen it or hasn't finished the game yet. If you have or haven't, I highly recommend playing the hell out of that game. As a matter of fact, how about we go through this all more so we can get back to Time Stranger? All right, so this shot was pretty straightforward. Shot of the school. I have this glass element that I used.
Little guy falling.
Yeah. I just have a little rotor of Calamon. Just rotate him in air in space and time. And I just masked out this window and replaced it with a backdrop of the school.
Throw him into the Doctor Who intro sequence. Just the TARDIS slamming into the little bastard.
What are your thoughts on the new Godzilla anime? Don't know anything about it.
Godzilla's a new anime?
Apparently.
Huh, cool. Good for him.
Yeah, he works hard.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Now for the intro.
Ow.
Fucking love this thing. This took like 4 attempts to make a version of this opening that I liked.
Eat up, guys.
I love the one on the left.
Not you.
But these smell just like squirrels.
Easiest interaction we've ever written with those
the
two.
rabbits, people are gonna ask me uncomfortable questions.
Huh?
What is it, bud? Another squirrel?
I smell a Digimon.
You can do that? That's a step up from squirrels.
I am very talented.
Gilmon, we need to be careful.
Digimon! I think it's over here!
Thanks, Gilmon. Oh, it's just a little guy. My goodness.
Yes, Omega. We will be streaming the DLC
Come
at
on,
some
please.
point. Hopefully, day 1.
Oh, hi! I'm
You did the
Kalumon,
face
and you
mask.
two are now my new
Yeah.
best friends. We're gonna eat so many cupcakes.
That was improv by
I have a
her.
bad feeling about this.
Okay, so nothing really much to talk about for this scene in particular. The biggest thing, though, that I want to point out is, goddamn, the anime was so cheap on the flaps. There are some flaps that are just tours instead of like 3 flaps.
Yeah, like
'Cause-
some of them only gave us like 1 flap for Takato. Like this one I just resized. And this is the only VFX for this scene, which is just Takato looking at Gilmon. Just Rotowalk.
A lot of them would just pray, and some of them would just, okay, time to call in our secret weapon. Kuduyu.
Yeah, Kuduyu is an amazing artist. We are so lucky to have her. Let's all sing her praises, honestly, because she has, like you're gonna see later on in the episode, she like in episode
She is very talented.
yes. Like you all saw what she did in episode 3 with Skull Gilmon.
And you just found him sleeping at the school. Yeah. And
This
now Gilmon and
scene,
I are
fucking
his
this scene.
mega friends, which is better than best
Gilmon,
friends.
Calmon, I hate you
Did
guys
you draw
for
this one too?
Update! After careful analysis, I have determined that this is, in fact, not a squirrel. Carry on.
Yes,
Thanks, buddy.
Hook.
Gotcha, bud.
And
yes,
you're
Hook, it is great to
positive
see,
there wasn't a
TS
digital
Sailor
field?
Moon
At the
Abridged.
school.
Excited
Henry,
to see
if
them
there's
back.
one place a digital field isn't gonna be, I'm pretty sure it's the
And
school.
they were the goats. Like Kaiser is one of like
Yeah,
the
I'm
big
confused.
inspiration.
You don't think he's here looking for a tamer, do you?
Nah, candy store is more likely.
Well, we can't just leave him roaming around like this. The little guy is a sitting target for wild Digimon.
And Rika.
And Rika.
Oh,
His
you know what
eyes
we
were like
should
a
do?
last minute.
Throw him
edit
into
for
the
that.
woods and let nature take its course?
No, why would you go there so quickly?
I love
we should find a
Terriermon.
tamer.
Huh. Not a bad
Terriermon's
idea,
already
Takato.
done.
Do I get a say in this?
No, we're helping you.
Okay, so
yeah.
that scene was a nightmare. If you see purple, you. So which scene was this? This is comp. This I did this third. Oh, how many? Okay, only night. Wow, this is. Oh wait, there's pre-comp here. Ah, there you are. There you fucking are. So I had to loop this guy. We had to loop him.
It was rough. I tried to put together a scene where you didn't have to worry about that, but goddamn, I don't have the XP yet.
Yeah, so I just rotoscoped Gilmon here.
Let him live his life free in the wild. Every animal is Calamon's natural predator. Squirrels are his natural predator.
Oh, thank you, Feathertail, for joining the Patreon. But how many of these? Why do I have so many pre-comps of the same? Why is this happening? Why do I have you? Why do you exist? Answer for your crimes. Oh, wait, is it a thing of... Oh, I just duplicate... Oh, I could have just used an expression to loop you. Why did I do that? Past RedBeast is so dumb. But yes. So we had to mask out Takato to isolate certain groups of animations. Same with Henry. And it wasn't even possible to really perfectly get Gilmon out of there. One of the things we actually had Kuduyu do for us was create a clean plate, which is an isolated version of the shot. Like I had my own like clean plate elements just to get rid of Terriermon's ear, just to...
Terriermon, no!
Yeah, no, he's deaf now. So tragic.
How will
But-
he heist?
But the real pain in the ass came from trying to get Gilmon here. This one alone took forever. But yeah, that was the big VFX. Zim! Wait, what the fuck? Zim, you're on the Patreon? Are you here, Zim? Thank you,
Them
Zim.
speak up or forever.
Wait, did you
know.
do that on purpose? Hello?
Them, like, my brain broke.
I thought you did that on purpose. Also, thank you, Lakota.
Zim, when I fucking get you.
But yeah, I think those were the only big
And-
effects. Yeah, this one was just mask out his eyes.
Also, just the dialogue itself was a lot of fun because Terriermon is always a treat. He's just a little firebrand, just like looking to stir shit up.
Tyrimon's always ready for a fight. He's ready for he's on Black Hot
He's on
time.
Gremlin time.
Yeah,
He's on
good
Goblin
time.
time.
Thank you, Nick Waters, for joining the Patreon. If any of you people are actually here, thank you. Otherwise, I'm just saying thank you to people who are not present, and that might be what's happening, actually.
Do you guys have a Gallantmon VA planned?
You know,
Moving on.
shockingly, we do.
Moving on. To the next scene, RedBeast.
Yes.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
helping you.
You fool! You've fallen right into my trap. Now watch as I play my most powerful card. Totally Cannon Blue Magnamon! Go! Destroy all his Digimon and claim victory for Digimon Emperor Kazu!
Again with the blue Magnamon. Kazu, that card's a bootleg.
Nuh-uh! My uncle works for Bandai. He says they're just super limited edition ultra rares. You're just jealous.
Did you just draw over a
had
Magnamon
that
with a blue
joke
Sharpie?
planned for so long.
You've got to be kidding me.
I mean, sure, his playstyle is
Also, thank you, Weasel, for the Cyber Sleuth
unorthodox.
music.
The kid is having a power trip with a piece of counterfeit cardboard, Takato. And you want to see what he does with a real Digimon?
Yeah, I see about half a dozen ways this can go south. About a dozen and a half ways this could be hilarious.
So you don't think that Kazu would be a good match?
I don't think we should be trusting anyone naming himself the Digimon Emperor with an actual Digimon. I'd trust my 7-year-old sister before him.
Henry, that's a great idea!
Thanks, Takato. Wait, what's a good idea?
So, I really want to talk about some of the jokes in that one.
I
know there's not
need
much
to
from
say,
editing.
there were so many people who was like, oh, missed opportunity for Black Magnamon. Or like, oh, but Black Magnamon exists. You should have referenced him. You guys are missing the joke. He made up a Digimon.
Also, back when I was a kid, there was a common fan theory that
Yeah.
because Dragonmon was green, there must have been a blue Magnamon out there somewhere. Complete made-up imagination by the entirety of the 4th grade.
Exactly.
But everyone on the playground had an uncle that worked for her Nintendo or something like that.
Yeah, like,
So
dude, no, if you get to the top of Mario's castle, Yoshi's there. A Prince Peach's castle, you can find Yoshi.
everyone had an uncle that worked at Bandai, an uncle that worked for Nintendo, for Game Freak. And like that, I think that was the first joke we had planned, at least for Kazu, because we
Yeah.
were just like, Kazu is that friend in the friend group.
Yeah, he a big like chunk of that is inspired by this one kid I knew in school who claimed he could read the Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh cards and just completely fucking lied. No, okay, I'm misremembering it. The joke
You're
was that
thinking Luigi. is
Luigi, yeah.
somewhere.
okay, but like Luigi's in a secret painting or something. Like, I remember that was a big theory. But yes, thank you for correcting me.
But still, Kazu is pretty much just that the lovable scamp that is full of shit.
Yeah. Also, so this shot was
Now
pretty much
watch as I
pretty easy. It was just motion tracking Kazu.
Yeah, there's
Play
not.
my most powerful card. Totally Cannon.
There is one thing we need to talk about for this. One, OG Digimon card. Second, thank you, Coffin.
Yes. So this is an overlay made by our boy Koofjoof. Coffin Jockey was so kind to have actually doodled on the card for me. He also provided a transparent version. Let me see if I can actually pull those
He
up.
also added in like the crinkles and the tape.
Yeah. Yeah, this is all what he did to that card.
It looks so good.
I love it so much. This is it with everything on it. Blue Magnamon. Like, I love the tape most of all, to be honest.
I love that the blue he uses for the name is also the same one he uses for the armor, so it bleeds in after a certain point.
Yeah. It's very Kazu. So what I did is I applied a toon effect to it, a cartoon effect, to give it an extra like cell shading. Then I made the card a 3D layer, so that way I could rotate in 3D space to replace the actual card that he was putting down. Then just maxed out his hand to replacing this card instead of what was originally there. What was originally there, I wonder?
Not Blue Magnamon, so it doesn't matter.
True. Oh, Skull Meramon. Nah, Blue Magnamon would win.
Yeah, of course. He has like the really cool ability where if your Digimon is a equal or lower level to him, he just wins.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a
Just
joke
my uncle Walter Van Dyke.
We've had this joke in the chamber since we've decided to do Tamers. This was like the first joke we wanted to do.
That one joke cemented Kazu's characterization.
Feel like he was trying to bust a Blue Eyes White Dragon, except it's an OC Digimon. I strongly believe he wants a Digimon. I mean, yeah.
Oh, Kazu, if only you had a Digimon. Who could it be? Anyway.
Again, another easy edit where it's just masking with eyes. Also, I just love Henry's reaction.
No.
You've got to be kidding me.
I mean,
Also, I just love Terrimon's. I can see about half a dozen ways this can go wrong, but a dozen and a half ways this could be hilarious.
We have to consider how this could be hilarious. All right, let's keep going to what we've been waiting for with Susie.
Kato? Wait, what's a good idea?
Okay, Miss Pretty Pants. Here's your new dress and matching katana. Now you can sneak into Baron Heathcliff's ball and assassinate the Duke of Weathermount.
Henry?
She watches soaps
Some
with
of
my
you were
dad.
correct to be concerned for
Baron Heathcliff has awoken from
Susie.
his coma?
Focus, Terriermon. We have an objective.
Right, kill the Duke of Weathermount.
Calamon!
Right, kill Calamon. That's gonna be easy. Why are we spending so much time on it?
What is wrong with you?
So maybe she's a little weird. So's Calamon. Who knows? Maybe they'll make a good team.
Don't forget to pack your cyanide capsule in case you're taken prisoner by the Baron's men.
Yeah, this ain't gonna work out.
I like to think Miss Pretty Pants carries a sword like Wonder Woman in the Wonder Woman movie. Like, just, for some reason, no one notices the sword hood sticking out of her backless dress.
Oh yeah, this was the last second eye edit we did. It was like, you know what? We need something here. But I didn't want to like pre-compose all this stuff, so I just decided, you know what, no.
Focus, Terrier.
So originally we had like the joke that was going to be the mom who was like the fan of the soaps. But on the one
It was
hand,
just
that
funny with
kinda-
his dad.
Yeah, one, it's kind of like overdone with the mom, and two, the dad's on screen more often. So if we want to like revisit that joke, it's just easier to do with him in the room.
Also, shout out to Kiduyu again for giving the doll Samurai Jack sword. And yeah, I just had to motion track this scene because I had to lip sync her as it zooms out. This is actually really annoying to lip sync.
And I want to just say this just because it's fun. I, against Red's insistence, have poured too much time developing the lore of this hypothetical soap opera.
You're still working on a name for it.
Look, I have a joke name for it that I won't say here because I know you hate it. But once I have an actual name, we're in business, bitch. I have character arcs and a bunch of nonsense for
We
the
know what footage
characters.
we want to use for the show too. So
I
when we show it on show them watching it, it's gonna be funny.
Ms. Pretty Pants and Baron Heathcliff are the only named characters. Everyone else are just archetype titles.
And yet another simple eye motion track. Not motion track, but eye edit.
This motherfucker.
Yeah, this I hate. Oh my god, this was such a hard scene to write for. We was like, okay, we need this to transition out and to kind of give them something. What do we do to Calamon here? PTSD, got it.
So there's this thing in writing where you need characters to bounce off each other in order to move story and character arcs forward. However, we were kind of at a standstill with Calamon and Gilamon with as they are normally characterized.
They're kind of
Because
they kind of exude the same energy, so it was so hard for them to bounce off each other at first.
oh yeah, at least in our version, because Calamon was still being found at this point, at least being found in this context, because we didn't know how Calamon would bounce off only Gilamon, because Gilamon is very empty head, go with the flow, whereas the humans can be more of naysayers and sort of like give it back to Calamon whenever like they pitch like a silly idea.
How about we show them
So-
first?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
I'm so bored. What do you do for fun around here?
I play hide and seek. Takatomon says I'm winning because no one's found me. Well, they haven't found me here. Well, they haven't caught me. Anyway, I'm winning.
A hide and seek master. It is truly an honor.
Thank you. How about you, delicious smelling one? What do you like to do?
I try to distract myself with fun. I find that laughter is the only thing that blocks out the haunting reality that my existence is merely a tool for higher powers. A pawn for others to use in their grand game. Knowing
Man,
that
that
my
brings
first
looking
taste of
overtime.
freedom
Yeah.
came at the price of a dear friend. And the burning question, why?
You want to get a snack?
Boy, do I!
Immediately drops it.
How is it that between the two
Boy, howdy, food is always the surefire way to distract someone going through shit.
I was there weren't that many VFX. Like this one is just another motion tracking shot.
Yeah, the real pain came from a lack of footage, to really play with. So we had to make sure this was tight.
Yeah, we have a very bad habit of writing more dialogue than the scene gives us. This was one of those examples of like, okay, we know ahead of time we can't do shit. So don't trick yourselves into writing something really funny that has no footage and you have to rewrite the funny thing. Like, damn it.
How is it that between the two of us, we couldn't find one person who could be a good tamer for Calamon?
Yep. We tried Kenta, Kazu, Susie. I guess some people don't have what it takes to be a Digimon tamer.
Wait, what about that girl from your class?
Jerry? Nah, she probably wouldn't be interested.
I love talking.
A digital field?
fail.
At the school? Who could have predicted this?
Well, you know what that means.
Means I gotta do all the work around here.
This time you're going in with backup. We just gotta get... Where did Digimon go?
Gonna backtrack a bit on that one. Whoops, I'm in the wrong thing. Okay. I would like to thank Digimon for using a lot of stock After Effects things. Really appreciate that. The digital field is just fractal noise.
I was gonna say, I love this part here because the car was getting real big for his britches, and then we immediately humbled him.
Oh, always.
Like,
Let's see.
I guess some people don't have what it takes to be a Digimon tamer. Where's my Digimon? Oh no.
Oh yeah. So I had to mask out this entire goddamn fence because we have all these elements behind it with this. I put in this extra smoke and light element because otherwise it just kind of shows up and it looked really boring. And this is not the original digital field that was there. Partially
But pretty
because
damn close.
yeah. But my reasoning was, and which way did I decide to do it? Oh, was it these guys? Oh yeah, it was. So let me see if I can actually demonstrate this properly. Okay, there. Then jump to when they show up.
Back a little bit.
Oh, how dare you? You dare correct me live in front of a studio audience? Get fucked. Nah, I was right.
No. Wait. Oh yeah.
I'm looking for something else.
To be fair, I got so used to our version, I thought they actually did a double take.
All right, so I had to merge these two shots. They don't line up. Some dickhead bumped the printer. I don't know what happened. So, in After Effects, I had to isolate these sons of bitches. And just look.
This looks
Why
like
are
a
you
flo-
multiple times using expression? Red Beast of the past, what are you doing?
RedBeast. Stop.
It doesn't need to be 92 layers. It doesn't need to be 92 layers. Why'd I do it 92 times?
RedBeast. Why?
Anyway, after I did that, I just manually panned them to the side myself. So that way we could just use the basic version of this without... Oh, wait. No. No, did I do it again? Did I mask them into a clean plate? Please tell me I didn't mask them into a clean plate. That'd be funny. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's the radio waves.
Welcome to the behind the scenes where Red realizes the mistakes of the past and
I
ridicules
made a
himself.
layer just for this. Just for the little radio wave. And that's the fractal noise. That's the fence. I wrote on
RedBeast.
Why? I could have just combined the shot. Why did I do that?
RedBeast.
I didn't even freeze this one.
Why you like this? RedBeast, why you like this?
Because
Beast, why you
sanity
teaching-
is for the weak.
Why you teach me to the way you do instead of teaching yourself to be better?
Maybe with your help, I can be better.
RedBeast, why?
Anyway.
RedBeast, have you seen the sun?
No.
Oh yeah, it's winter now.
Okay. Don't worry. I know who to get for that we edit this next episode.
Just gotta get. Where did Gilmon go?
Fuck!
Again? Gilmon, where did you go?
Again? Takato, how many times have you lost your dinosaur?
Only once?
Still too many times to lose a dinosaur, John Hammond.
Maybe he went
Well,
out
thank
for
you,
a
Coffin
nice
Jockey,
snack.
for that
Is
little
there a bakery
vision.
nearby? Perhaps
Oh yeah,
not
that
a
was the
coffin.
coffin.
Where would he go if he was hungry?
The rabbits.
Okay, in case some of you don't get that, because for some reason we had a few questions about that. Gilmon asked Calamon for if he wanted to get a snack. They're at the school. He was going to go eat the rabbits.
Golden Monkey, Storm, have you slept? When I here to interrogate me, when I heard about that.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about my sins right now.
Yeah. We get to those later. Speaking of storm sins.
Stupid Digimon, you stand before Veilmon. I have slaughtered nurseries full of elder babies. My attacks possess the force of 1,000 parked cars. And
Not
I am
effective at all.
banned from 12 different Denny's. I'll be the last thing you
Waffle
see
House.
before the light drains from your eyes as I
Suckle on your data.
Why are you so small?
He knows Nightmare Sucker.
Fuck this dude's lip flaps. 90% of Kaduya's work was just giving him like lip flaps so he could talk.
Oh, not even lip taps, little jaw wiggles.
Oh my god, why do we keep giving dialogue to people who don't say shit? And he does talk in the episode, he just doesn't move his mouth, and that felt weird. So, like, we had to edit this episode where he didn't move his mouth, but he moves his mouth sometimes, so it was like, this looks unintentional.
So funny thing
No.
about this casting for me though, I originally was not supposed to play Veilmon.
Yeah.
We had someone else slayed for Veilmon. Unfortunately, they became unavailable at the last second. So, with no one else in mind, I quickly stepped in to like just take over for the role. And funny enough, the joke about his voice being a little like pitched up, and the joke about his heights was sort of like rewritten into the episode after we made that casting change.
Yeah, that wasn't the original bit. He was going to be like more gremlin voice, but we just
Yeah.
made him self-conscious about his height, which I think is
is
more
funny.
interesting.
Yes, you see, I am the most powerful vermin, and I be a nightmare upon your house.
Aww.
Gilmon, what are you doing here?
Use the
I
goggles.
can explain. I'm hungry.
love the reference to the elder babies. Yeah, we intentionally had to make sure that this came out after after episode 10. Who wins in a fight, Super Grover or Curious George?
I think we got that question before, but it should go to Super Grover. He has a helmet, he can fly. Curious George, what does he have? He's a monkey.
Hold on, let me Google who Super Grover is because I forget.
Sesame Street.
Oh, okay. So, what are Grover's feats?
Yeah, what are the feats for Curious George? But
Curious George's feats are that he's a fucking monkey. We've seen what they do to humans.
was that the Daipenmon voice? No, it was slightly different.
Viamon's voice was down here. Daipenmon is here. Like the very different registers. We actually artificially
But
pitched.
I think he meant like when I went all high and squeaky, but I went even higher than where Daipenmon goes.
Yeah.
But Daipenmon needs a level of conceited contempt.
Yeah, you can't be generous when you're Daipenmon.
I can't stay mad at you.
So are we just not going to address this double run?
Oh no, they know my secret.
I love
Velamon,
that. As if
champion
his
level
height's a
virus type.
secret.
Special attack is Nightmare Shocker.
Wait, our Digivices can do that?
Oh,
That is
wait
so
for that.
helpful!
How do you not know any of this?
What, so now there's a handbook?
Hey, you stay out of this.
That voice can't be for real.
This
I will
is between me and the
smile.
discount Agumon.
Yes.
Discount Aguma, everyone stand back!
Staccato?
No one insults the character design on my OC and gets away with it! Gilmon and I got this! Digimodify! Miramon's flame activate!
It feels like a warm hug.
Staccato, what did you expect was going to happen?
For some reason, not that.
My, that was threatening.
That effect was so much fucking harder than you'd think it would.
That's it. Coming in now, Nightmare.
Digimodify! Speed activate!
Henry, did you hear the sound he made when I hit him?
Let me do it again.
Hitmon's just a
Ah,
shit
you
stir. I love him.
Let's see how you like this. Nightmare.
Sup, losers?
Stop interrupting me.
Oh my god,
Why
tracking
would you
that was a
answer to
nightmare.
that?
Because she's so cool.
She is so
you guys
cool.
really having
I know that was a
trouble with
bit that
this
Storm
run?
you had for a
You
while.
guys are
that you were pushing
embarrassing.
Yeah, I
forward.
really
are you
want.
doing here?
Stop, losers.
Seriously?
Wake up. Why
A
would you
digital
answer to
field
that?
needs a tough Digimon, but I get here and it's this squeak toy?
Oh.
Lame. I'm disappointed. You're disappointing.
She's pointing to you guys.
So, try it!
Don't mind if I do.
I think that was
I'm
the
gonna
last second
split this
change
mini
to the
Devimon in
visuals.
half.
Minnie, who keeps telling people my secrets? Nightmare Sucker. Take that, you stupid fox.
Huh. Odd choice for last words.
Oh no.
And done. Rika, have I digivolved? Nope. Still Renamon. That thing must not have been worth much.
Okay, so that was a long scene.
Boy, was it.
Yeah. Storm, you want to talk about that at all?
Okay, so I had to put this one together, and boy, fuck, was it a rough one for me, because I'm still not as experienced as RedBeast, but
The scene
the
is
game
almost
gets
3
there.
minutes long, which, in editing terms, that's a long time.
Oh yeah, but yeah, there's nothing particular that jumps out of me that was tougher than anything else. It just was a beefy scene, and footage wasn't necessarily playing nice with me for this. That being said, the character work was something that I really enjoyed for this scene, especially like the discount Agumon and Dakado just not being good at being a tamer again.
Yep. I love that we brought back the arrow joke, like that he can't do Digimodifies because he doesn't know what he's doing.
Originally, actually, it was just going to be a blank screen, swipe the card, and boom, fire. The error came in during drafts 3 or 4 of the finished product.
Yeah, well, like that was a late stage thing in the edits that was like, and that was after we got sound back from Mel too. It was like, oh wait, shit.
Yeah.
But going to the effects, this was actually a roto shot.
Yes, Viamon did say, what a world.
Yeah. So
Because I'm a dork.
He is. So this was rotoscoped. Why do I have oh yeah, different lip flaps. Yeah. It's when I do a character like this, it's frustrating to lip flap them because I need one base that is just their entire like jaw correct. And then I need just the section that will be affected by the change in the lip flap isolated. That way there's no visible changes to the rest of the face. The rest of the mask. If that makes sense. I don't know if I'm explaining that well.
I think so. But yeah, basically you need like a clean plate for the lip flaps to lay on top of.
Exactly, yes. And of course, look, everything that's pink was done by Kaduyu. So many just custom jobs from her. Because Vielmon doesn't shut the fuck up!
He has the same bad habit that I do. Well, he just talks and needs to really learn to shut the fuck up.
Hey, Storm?
Yes?
Shut the fuck up.
No, I never will.
So
you can't make me.
This might be a different composition. Yeah, it's a different comp. So, way back when we started this, when we were still doing like a watch through of Tamers just to see what we wanted to do with the characters. Which, by the way, if you're going to do a project like this, watch it ahead of time. So that way you know where you're going. You'd think that would be obvious. You'd be surprised. All of this was built by me. I rebuilt pretty much this entire like element. The texts, the code, all that stuff. Even it animating out is all made like rebuilt from scratch.
Champion level virus type. Special attack is Nightmare Shocker.
And we have like a rip of that in a file that I just update and swap out the name and the Digimon art. So hopefully that we don't have to do that to any obscure Digimon.
Thank you for your money, cool guy.
What? Oh, we got a super chat. Thank you.
Ah!
I just heard in my ear, thank you for your money, cool guy.
Who wins a fight? George Lucas versus J.J. Abrams versus Michael Bay?
That sounds like a update to a rap battle of history. I think Lucas takes this. I think I've seen the look in his eyes.
He'll keep changing the history of the fight until he wins.
No, I've seen the look in his eye. He's done. He has nothing left to lose. Bay's just going to come at him and looks like, you think you know what you're doing? No.
Bay's going to try to get him with an explosion, but Lucas is just going to force choke him.
Yeah, Lucas like, I add out the explosion. No, not enough CGI. Your practical explosions are no match for me. And Abrams like, I can't even, though Abrams might take it. He has so many lens flares, they might not see him.
It was only in one movie.
I know, but it's a very funny thing to be attached to him.
Also, I think like they both lose the second George throws out his most powerful weapon, Darth Jar Jar.
Exactly. Darth Jar Jar is canon, guys. You can't tell me otherwise. You can't lie to me.
Actually, I kind of assumed you guys watched the episode, then plan and write it. We do both. We watch the entire series ahead of time to get a top-down perspective on things.
Yeah.
And then after we have a Google Doc of notes for characters, arcs, how the show actually did things versus how we intend to adjust things with our parody. Then we go back episode by episode and watch and sort of script as we go, see what we want to do, and then we like review the script several times in the edits.
Yeah, try to make it cohesive, try to see if we want to punch up any dialogue, if something doesn't land correctly.
So yeah, we go through the episodes basically twice or thrice, depending on if it was a difficult episode.
Yeah, sometimes it takes multiple watch throughs to really figure out what we want to do.
And sometimes you gotta get like other people to weigh in on the script. Like Nick had like a fantastic improv for the end of this episode.
Yeah,
that he actually helped us with.
Yeah, we actually showed this script to everyone when we met them at Youmacon. We show this to Roland Nolan, who you may know as Kenta in our series, but may also know as the brilliant mind behind Sonic X Abridged. If you haven't seen that, he's got a Patreon as well. It's super affordable. I think it's just $1 a month.
Sonic the Abridged Hog, I believe it's called.
Yeah, Sonic the Abridged Hog. Yes, thank you. So by all means, go support him. Check him out. He's absolutely hilarious. I think he's probably one of the funniest guys on YouTube right now.
Some of the effects that he pulls off in his Sonic Abridged, like the jokes are fantastic.
Oh,
completely forgot she had a son. I love that one.
Yeah. And then of course, oh yeah, this one was another rotoscope. So most of these shots are actually taken from different environments. Let's see, 19.
We tend to do that a lot. We
and
rob.
20.
Red, quick question.
Uh-huh.
Is it robbery or is it kidnapping when we take characters out of one scene and drop them into a new one? Because on the one hand, they're kids. On the other hand, they're not real.
Oh, this is from episode, I want to say this is episode 12? Hold on. Yeah, I'm a genius! Yeah, it's when they're finding Harpymon. So actually, that's actually what I brought to the editing pass. Usually, like you when you just started, because this was your first whack, you were using just the footage from the episode. I was trying to pull for this scene specifically other shots where we have the what's what I'm looking for?
Two of them side by side.
No, them in the digital fields.
Yeah, yes, that's right.
Where is my comp foot? What are you're hiding from me, you bastards? There is no escape. Where is comp 19? Where is your leader? One of you will be destroyed if you do not surrender your leader to me. All right, fine. You called my bluff.
Have you guys used shots from different series or seasons to get the shot you want? Actually, yes.
Yeah.
There was one scene in episode 2 of Digimon Tamers with the people running through a crowd. That was actually from Digimon 02. No, that was from Adventure.
It was from the Myotismon arc.
Yeah, but we need people running in panic from Guillemon, and we just figured, perfect. Here we go.
Yeah, if you watch the behind the scenes for that, we actually covered that one.
But so far we haven't used any footage from different series entirely.
I will also mention that I believe it's episode 3 of Adventure Abridged. There's a bunch of like scenic shots during a sunset. I did have to pull from O2 for some of those shots. Because holy crap. No,
typically when we have to pull from different sources other than the source material we're working with, we try to stay in franchise for that. So we try to do, if we're doing Digimon, we want to stay in Digimon.
That way the art style stays the same. It matches the character models, matches the color palette.
The feel.
Yeah. Let's see, we have 21, and then which one's this? 22, 21, 22, and 23. Okay. So for these fuckers, another one where we just took Staccato from, this is from, pretty sure this is 11. Yeah, this is episode 11. Am I goated with the sauce? Let's find out. It is episode 11. I am so good at my job. Yeah. This is when Staccato was fighting Musayamon with Guillemon. So I just took this shot because it worked so well. He looked angry. He was like, how dare you? Then
you had so many different versions of Guillemon on fire.
I did.
Yeah, like the first one was so needlessly complicated. Just simplify it, bro.
So I'll get to that in just a second. So this one was easy, or straightforward. Again, cartoon effect on Mailman card. And I think we did the arrow thing last second. That's not in this comp for some reason, though. But
I think we just put text on top of the source footage.
probably. So this fucking guy. Where are all? Wait, where's all the effects for this?
Most of the jokes are in on the fly. We don't always script that way. Sometimes we sort of like shoot off the cuff as we're watching the episode and we just take notes. Other times we like watch a scene out and then talk about what we want to accomplish with that scene, and we sort of go back and forth with different pitches
and we need
build on each other.
Calamon. Like, man, we need Calamon to be sad here. How do we make him sad?
While still being funny.
There's no Calamon.
No! Yeah, but how do we get to that point? Well, character A could say this, and then we sort of start building a scene out of that. It depends on what we're trying to do.
So, step one for this, we had this scene transition. And then we have this element. Let's see, where are you? Let's see. Read one more time. You're breaking up. Hello, mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. How am I sounding now, guys?
You're still looking for the effect, though, right?
Yes, I am. Okay, so there was a.
That looks like hell.
Yeah. I'm just going to turn on everything. Oh, there it is. So this effect might just be so beefy that it's killing the stream a bit. So I put a bunch of fire elements in front of Guilmon, but there was also a thing I tried to do. Let's see if I did send it to P.S. Weasel, because I did try to get his thoughts on this. If he could provide notes or assistance. Because originally this shot looked very different. Let's see if I can fix it or find it. Where are you? Oh, look, secret messages about Diogo. What could those be? Anyway.
If you like what we do here on Digi Destiny,
there
still following us on Patreon.
Yes. So this is what I did first. So my original intention was to full-on Meramon Guilmon, and you could still kind of see it behind the original. No, don't. There we go. You can still kind of see it behind all the fire and flames and carrying on. That I kept this color-coded Guilmon. But yeah, I had to bury a lot of it.
Motherfucker.
Was that?
The fire and the flames you carried on.
Yes, we did.
You motherfucker.
Teehee.
Anyway.
Yeah, and I think that was the last. I think that was the last big effect we did in this scene.
As big as Villamon's height.
Yeah, everything else is just mostly motion tracking. Motion tracking and masking.
And then Villamon kills. Renamon kills Villamon.
No, Villamon kills everybody. We're rewriting the episode now.
Ah, fantastic. Villamon's the new main character. No, I don't want to do that voice again. No.
Not worth much. That was a living, breathing Digimon, and you just killed him without a second thought.
Yep.
Don't you have even a bit of remorse?
Nah, it's a game. Digimon are just clumps of data. You cry every time you stomp on a Goomba.
As a matter of fact, I do.
I love you,
That's
Dakota.
sad. You're
Vika
really
is so fun
sad.
to write
I'm
for.
going away now before your sad can infect me. Renamon, let's go. Huh?
Hi, Cranky Lady! You're my new bestest friend. Wanna play tag?
Rika, what was that?
That was fun.
Sad has infected me.
I forgot
we
I
need to
did
get out
that.
of here.
Forgot
You know
I
what?
did that.
I don't think she's cool after all.
I'm sure she'll be devastated, Takato.
I'd like her.
Oh, you're still here. What are we gonna do with you?
Thanks, Nick.
Oh no!
Hello, new friend. My name's Calamon. Let's play tag.
That is so
Should
janky. I hate it.
help him?
I love it.
Oh, wait, he broke free. Calamon can fly, right?
That would be a no.
Oh,
So, first of all, I love running for Takato. He's a very empathetic dork.
he's so dorky. We love him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which is that?
Enrica, such a bitch, but in the best way possible. They play so well off each other.
For sure.
I love our trio.
Okay, so first things first.
Thank you for your money, cool guy.
Thank you, cool guy.
Who dares? Oh, it's Carl. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, good night, Carl.
Good night.
Yes. Right. Sorry, I have to. Yeah. Fix. Right. So this shot, I just had to mask get out a couple times and just scale her appropriately, depending on where she was with the reflection. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 breaks here. Yeah, about 7 breaks. It was really funny just to zoom in with the glasses. Brrm. I was trying to figure out if there was like an easier way I could do this. Yep. But yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm not worrying about it. Don't worry. But yeah, so this is actually a shot, and I can't believe I'm saying this. I nearly gave up on.
Can you believe it, chat?
First of all, we were having a hard time figuring out how to end this episode, and we were showing it to Nolan and Nick, and we're like, yeah, we just gotta figure out how to get Calamon out of the scene. And Nick was like, why don't just like a bird of prey picks him up and flies away? And I remember the owl from the beginning of the episode we mentioned. I was like, oh, that's actually a great idea. I can use that owl because there's an owl that shows up later on in the series that I was like, I can rotoscope that owl and use that as footage and just color correct it and mask him into the shot. He was always either really small or none of the footage angles worked. I was like, oh no, I can't do this. Like I spent a whole day just trying to get it to work. And I remember I went to pick up Storm from the train station. I was like, Storm, I'm having such a hard time. We have to rewrite the end of the episode. We have to get Res Tomato to re-record. We have to get Riku. We have to change the end of the episode. And I remember Storm looked at me and just went, "You are not exterminating this owl," which is clearly a reference to Futurama. And I went, hold on a second. I can get that footage. So I downloaded the footage for that movie and rotoscoped the owl, and boom.
Mapping.
Storm making a dumb joke save the day.
Happens more often than you think.
It does, honestly, for real.
That being said, my original vision was a photorealistic owl, just transplanted into the scene with no one acknowledging what the fuck. And Red, he has a creative difference towards that in that he prefers to match the footage whenever possible and will very rarely try to go with the photorealistic approach for certain jokes, unless it's a very, very good one. Correct?
Yes. I just like to match the footage and make it all seem intentional and blended in. Now, sometimes I will like make small editing mistakes. I don't like it when I do it. I don't like talking about those mistakes. But hey, they happen. But one more thing I do actually want to mention about this is there's a cut right here to their poses here, which I want to highlight that because I had to do this is a trick I learned from Kazuneko. So I used a difference mat and I used so basically the way this works is if I slide this, you can see like the lines of the school building, the characters. If I line it up perfectly with the back plates, the school is in the same location. So that's how I know I have it lined up perfectly. And then with the owl on top of all the characters, you can't see that I just did a switcheroo. You should
bitch.
You should have gotten someone in an owl costume. You know what? We got a green screen. We should have done that.
No. I just love that, right, you put the editing equivalent of switching the ball in the cups.
Yeah. And I think that's the end of this episode here.
I love the janky owl. I know you have complicated feelings on it, but I think it's amazing.
I know you do. Let me just... How do I want to do this?
But we are not done with our recap of the episode.
No. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this, because I think... Wait, 1 second. Fuck.
What?
I am going to do something that is going to... Okay, everyone, do me a favor. And just, for a quick second while I get the rest of the stream ready, stare at Nick.
Behold, it's Nicholas.
Oh, thank God.
What?
I need to quickly put something on stream. Give me 2 seconds. I need to hide. I need to hide my my project history.
Oh, right, the thing you're working on, the really cool thing.
Yeah, the very, very cool thing. The campaign 2 thing. So let me just where can I find that? Aha, there you are. Add source.
That reminds me, I should probably update the wiki with the date of the next.
Whew, that was a close one.
Yeah.
So
Gotta love the art that we have there.
Yeah, such good art. It's no, I'm going to choose this one. That way, it's not no spoilers. Come on. God damn. Okay, we'll go with that. Let's wait for it.
You're laughing at things only you can see, you bastard.
No, you're gonna see it on stream any second now. 3, 2, 1, boom. Did it catch up?
Hi Nick, how you doing?
Hey, Nicholas the Vicolas. He's here to claim your souls. Okay, now I'm just going to quickly fix all of my files. Yeah, it's really unfortunate that I was working on Campaign 2 assets before this, and now that those are technically spoilers there. So I'm just gonna. Nick is gonna keep us preoccupied. Nick is on vacation right now, so he's here in spirit. Episode.
He's reaching for your dice, chat.
No, not the dice. And so 11. Okay, we may be safe now. Oh, After Effects. Why you no respond? Okay. Chat. I want you to be on your best behavior. Not by that 20s. Okay. Who's ready for episode 11? A lot of people thought we were apparently stopping for after episode 10. No, we're going all the way. We're going through adventure. The plan is to go through adventure, O2, and try. We're in here for the long haul, baby. Abridging Digimon for the rest of our lives.
I hope we manage to get all the way through Cross Wars. Hell,
That would
go
be
Theme and
fun.
Beat Break someday.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Just abridge all of Digimon.
That would be really fun to do.
I love that we got a DLC update today. I'm not going to talk too much on it in case someone in chat hasn't finished the game, but I'm excited.
Oh yeah. Shocking. The twin feels the same as the twin.
What? Yeah, this episode is actually a lot of fun to work on. We actually got a technically two very fun guest stars. One, Kaiser Neko came back to play Alekmon for just the one scene, which so cool that he did that for us. And I'm obviously a big Kaiser Neko fan. He's the one that really inspired me to really push what I could do with the abridged editing stuff. So I owe a lot to him. I wish I got a chance to be in the directing session, but unfortunately, I couldn't. And the other guest star we got for this episode, Con EX, the boy himself. Yeah, that was a very funny poll. We were joking around writing this episode.
I don't remember who exactly pitched it. I think it was Coffin.
Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, I think Coffin pitched it, and I think I was like, "There's no way we could get Con." Like us getting Kaizo alone was just like a miracle. You can't do that twice. And I think
Chase said, "Well, I sent him the email. Well, we'll find out."
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
What?
It was either Kaiser who he interrupted me partway through, or Con. It's like, because I was a naysayer on both. I was like, it would be so cool if we could get them. There's no way we're getting them. And one of those times, he was like, they said yes. What? Like midway through my naysaying, he was like, actually, they've already agreed. I was like, what the fuck do you mean?
I love that. Like you're 2 for 2 for being proven wrong.
I know. I cannot wait for 3 for 3. I'm just going to keep saying no so that you know it proves me wrong. Let's see. So yeah, without further ado, this is another one that you actually jump-started for me. Like, if I remember correctly, I think I started this, and then I got sidelined with so much other crap. You took over and just blitzed through the first edit, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah.
With the exception of 2 scenes, you just dominated this edit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we'll get to those 2 scenes.
One. Oh boy, we'll get to that one in a little bit. Fuck me running.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Hello once again, brave and cromulent adventurers. You may be asking yourselves, what have them Digidestin kids been up to?
I missed you, narrator.
Defeated Devimon, will they ever find a way home? And what the heck does the word cromulent mean? Is it derogatory? Am I...
What's that?
Could you turn down the footage volume just a little bit for me?
How do I do that?
No, what? I think I can do it myself. Stream volume. There we go. Never mind.
No,
Go.
if anything, I should probably do it just the same, just so that
Hold on.
we can talk over the footage. Is Conwaymon champion or ultimate? Yes!
I filled with Cromules?
Okay, I'll bite. Which one of us is gonna address the crazed elderly man?
Dibs.
Who are you, strange glowing man? Gah!
Hi,
Right, you can see me now.
Gilbert.
Forgot about that.
Yes.
Greetings, Digidestinoids and Digidestinettes. I've come to tell you about a great evil and the might you must wield to defeat it.
It's funny because in
I
the
shall
script we
instruct
still
you on
just
how to
call him
reach the
narrator.
godlike majesty that
Oh,
is.
he is definitely
Rookie
Jedi.
level. Ooh.
I love the implication
already got
that
our Digimon
Jedi was
to champion
supposed to
level.
meet them
BS.
way
Can't even
at the
figure out how to
start.
hatch that egg you got there, short stack.
Yeah.
Lie believably.
Do you have anything of value to tell us?
Just gonna do
Like,
this. Just gonna
how to get home? Or
reduce
should
the
we start
volume a
building
little
huts out
bit
of twigs
more.
and branches?
Home is where the heart is.
We can talk over the
Besides,
footage a
I don't
little
know
bit
if I do
better. I think
that.
that
I
was
heard
an
a
issue in
wild story
Tamers.
about a wolf and some pigs.
Fail.
I'm tapping out. Someone else talk to this guy.
Hello, I'm Agumon.
And Coffin
So
Jockey
you are.
taking over as Agumon.
Sora's right, this guy's impenetrable.
Let's start with the basics.
I think Coffin's going
Who
to
are
do a
you?
great job as
What do you want?
Agumon.
Should
We've
we
got
fear
some
you?
very fun stuff planned for him for the next
who part
episode,
is
episode
easy.
12.
The one
I know
part
there's
is
been one
hard.
person
The fear part is
commenting,
sour
asking
flavored.
about that.
Man,
It is
old timer.
coming. We're
Give us
working
an
on
A.
it.
Ah,
It's
of
actually in
course.
the editing
I'm not
stages
used to
right
this whole
now.
back and forth communication thing.
I'm
My
actually
name is Jedi,
adding that
and I
instead
am
of
the wise
I'm
and
doing this
handsome
instead of editing that
sage that will
episode.
guide you on your journey.
Alright, handsome.
Right.
This is the scene we
journey
actually
home.
showed at
Oh, no, you still got a
Capital
great
City
evil
Comic
to
Con.
defeat. Buckaroo.
But we
Yeah,
did
Capital City.
that,
That was
already.
it. Like, why did I go
Remember
Yomicon?
Devimon? Hello?
Devimon? Never heard that name before.
I like how
Is
he
the one who looked
mentions
like a biker
Devimon at
stumbled
the
out of a
beginning of this.
spirit
It's like, who's
Halloween?
that?
No, I mean like a real evil. A crazy
He
bad,
may be senile.
dangerous evil. An evil you gotta punch
Then
when
I
the
might
sun
be
don't
an unreliable
shine.
narrator, but a narrator nonetheless.
Cool.
I did wish for an adult to find us. I should have
One
specified
of my
a
favorite
sane
roto
one.
shots.
You must go forth to a continent called Server. Find the tags and crests.
Making the
power up
narrator
your
Jedi was a
Digimons
good
to the
decision.
perfect state
Thank
of
you.
any
We agree
Digimon,
too.
the ultimate level, and face the
A
BBEG
lot of people
in
love that
glorious
joke.
combat.
Digivolve your Digimon to the ultimate
quest I can
level.
really get behind. You said
Yeah,
glory.
the perfect
How much
stage, the
glory
perfect level.
will there be, would you say?
I don't know.
Yeah,
brag
I
to
love
whoever you
that.
want.
Sick, I'm in.
Ow.
We have no idea what these crests or tags are, nor do we have any idea where this server continent is, and you have no follow-up questions, Ty?
I do. When do we get to go home?
Never fear,
My
his
two
boy.
favorite shots of
I
Joe.
hacked your computer and installed all sorts of questionable software, as well as a handy-dandy map.
Why are you ignoring my question?
There will be great peril ahead. Some of you may even
Fine, had to go right
die.
there for a quick
Can you
sec.
imagine that? Someone dying? That's crazy.
Anjumon.
Anjumon, no!
I wanted to go so much harder on this effect, but they reined me in.
Okay, what did that creep put on your computer?
It seems to be a map, but it looks weirdly like if someone glued Italy to Australia.
That's not an edit, that's
By
the
the
map.
way, he's
Yeah.
right that it's far away. Looks like open ocean for miles.
It sounds like we'll need an aquatic Digimon to ferry us across the ocean.
Well, hopefully we'll find one soon.
I'll start building a raft after dinner.
A new opening!
Joe is so defeated.
Joe's done. Joe's just fed up. So, what do we got here?
One thing we didn't touch on was our brand new mat.
Yes, that's right. USO Squad. Is it
Yeah.
USO Squad or USO? I think it's USO
I
Squad.
think USO.
Yes,
Either way,
he was fantastic to
Cassidy's
direct.
Matt,
Oh,
yeah, he was so much fun to work with.
Oh yeah, fantastic. Honestly, we're really excited to be working with him. He was just super chill and easy to direct. Great to talk to.
Yeah, looking forward to everything working with him in the future.
Oh yeah, we've got
And-
some fun stuff with him lined up in episode 12 and 13.
And
if you
why
know the
did they
continuity-
use? Why did they use Ikakumon? Good
That's
question.
the point. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, hopefully we'll find an aquatic Digimon soon. Like Gomon is just nope.
He does not want the responsibility of ferrying 11 people, 13 people.
Also, I think the explanation at the time is sensibly it's a 5-day journey. They can't maintain a Digivolution for that long.
There was an episode with the Solo Joe and Soul episode where Kakumon couldn't even last 5 minutes.
Yeah. Like, it takes a lot of energy to Digivolve and be Digivolved. That's why most of the fights, they de-Digivolve as soon as that fight's done. They're exhausted. But yeah, this is, let's see, our effects here. We got a Roto Shot from Tai.
It's safe to say the Roto Walk is the most common V effect that we end up using in Digimon.
Yeah, especially from someone like me, because, you know, this shot's from fucking episode 2. Yeah, I remember you. This is one of my go-to Agumon shots.
Is there anyone you guys want to get on the show, even if it's just one word?
Ooh, Demon Grocery Store for one. He is our Henry in Digimon Tamers. Let's see, who else?
There's so many. That's the problem.
Yeah, there's,
and I wouldn't want to get them for just one word or sound. I would want them as like an actual character and have them in as much as possible.
Yeah, Requiem's VA. He's the voice for Henry's dad. Let's see. Of course, we would love to work with more of the Something Witty crew and get Carrie in here.
But yeah, unfortunately there's too many to list.
Yeah. I do want to mention, like, it would be great to find a character and role for Leica and Weasel in a bigger capacity than just Frigimon. But
Digimon has a lot of characters.
Yeah, it does. Yes, thankfully there's going to be no shortage of guest spots when it comes to, like, Villain of the Weeks. We've already have our Edamon selected, and we think you guys are going to be very happy with what's coming with him. No, Weasel is not Edamon, but we have a very fun Edamon.
Yeah.
He is.
We have ideas.
Dang it, I just said it. Let's see. This. Oh yeah. So I had to do a lot of motion tracking in this scene specifically. No, don't die. It's not that deep. A lot of these scenes were mostly just motion tracking and, like, time adjusting the particle effects.
Yes, Kazuneko is a Lekmon in this episode.
Yes. This is a Roto job on Joe. Also from episode 2, I believe. But it's always annoying. No, give me back my masks. It's always annoying when there's a time of day change. Like, there's always a little bit of feathering I have to adjust for. And which one's this? Oh, yeah. Motion track. Mask. A lot of these are just straightforward. I edit.
Yeah, like, also, Red, I hesitate to say that we need to exposit a lot on this since.
Yeah, but the biggest pain in the ass for motion for these kinds of shots is actually just finding a good background to use. Most of the time, it's not too, like, if they're in a forest or a city, there's plenty of shots for that. But when they're in, like, sunset area like this, that's where it becomes troublesome because there's not as many backdrops that I can pull from. But yeah, you're right. We should move on with the episode. So
thank you.
Here we go.
Okay, everyone. You may eat this one fish.
Just the one.
He betrayed me.
While I might not be
How does a fish betray you?
Master
Pointlessly.
Marksman Tai is, it looks like it's going to take at least 5 days to reach the
What is that?
supercontinent.
What is that?
I need to bring plenty of provisions.
A map.
This Jedi guy couldn't lend
That is
us
like
a yacht?
Florida and
What about
Australia and
his
Italy
speedboat?
mixed together.
Or instructions on how to steer this island? I can't kick all
Yeah,
the
the island could move before. Can they just steer it?
Call me crazy, but that guy seemed a little off.
Crazy over there is right. That old guy was insane.
Are we even sure we can trust this Chennai guy? I hate to say it, but I barely trust any of you. What if this
Good
is
old
just
Matt
another
being a little bit of a downer.
What have I ever done to make your trust in me waver?
Do you want the list chronologically or alphabetically? We were alone together for less than 5 minutes before we
This
started.
this is
throwing
why I
in.
feel like
What I mean to say is the previous leader of
USO
this
squad
island has been
really kind of
deposed,
nailed
and the
Matt.
few
He
stragglers
got
who
the
have left
condescending
here shouldn't be too hard
dismissiveness.
to take out together.
He
The island's
got
already
this.
proven to have
He
ample
really
food supply
has a
in the
good
form
vibe of
barrel
like
refrigerators,
Matt and
and we could
Ty's
hypothetically
rivalry.
stay here
They're like this,
indefinitely.
Joe,
how they
you're
butt
starting
heads.
to sound like you want to stay.
I sound like someone who doesn't want to die at sea.
Plus, do any of us, besides me, actually know how to build a raft? Or are we hoping to stumble upon a
course
fully
Izzy
seaworthy
knows.
vessel in the jungle foliage?
He knows things.
I'm
That's
not
his
spaced out
job.
swimming for a week straight. We either get a boat or we stay here.
Yeah, dangerous, I get it. But have you considered that it could be awesome?
Yeah, this is a good
Think
point.
things through for once. I'm not endangering my brother on a whim.
We're going to server.
TK, you sure?
Angemon died to give us a shot at going home. At seeing
Here's
our
your
families
one
and
moment for
friends
the
again.
entire arc,
I'm not gonna
TK.
let his sacrifice go to waste because I'm scared.
Who died and put you in charge?
Angemon.
Agumon, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor.
We'll go too.
I love that.
We get them cresties.
Ty's such a dick.
We'll be able to get super strong and really good at hugging.
Way to find your spine, kid. I'm down. And of course I'll come. You'll need all the
This
fire
shot of
power
Mimi
you
is
can
deranged.
get.
I love it.
We're going too. Right, Sora? If you're going, I'm going. I'm not going to abandon my bird. Swah.
We can't let them have all the fun now, can we?
We almost
Ready
had to
for all
record
new
that.
levels
Thank
of
God we did.
whimsy?
Plus, we might find out more mysteries of this digital world.
Yeah, sure, that too.
So what do you say, Slick? We're back to Slick again. I'm not going to be outbraved by a child. I'm in.
What do you say, Matt? All your
I love bringing back Slick.
I've never heard someone sour a deal so fast, but I'll go.
And I'm going too! The Digimon are ditching us otherwise. Say it with me, guys! Adventure! Hey, no one else said it? I kind of felt alone there.
Just double checking if there are any interesting VFX in that, because I think mostly no.
That was a pretty straightforward scene.
Yeah.
Just the characters being themselves and chatting it up. We really do love giving TK a little bit more time to shine, a bit more pathos in this series.
Yeah, because he's
'Cause
such a
TK
background character.
TK goes through so much behind him and everyone else. It's insane.
Yeah, this is the one VFX shot, which is just mascot Sora, put Beamon behind her. But I do want to mention, most of this is just Storm's original edits. I changed very little. So, bro, bravo. I think the only thing we adjusted in an additional pass is a lot of Ty and Matt's arguing actually comes from episode 7.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we cheated.
Oh yeah. We rob other episodes for their precious footage so many times.
Yes, we take their bones.
And TK did nothing for the rest of the series. O2, you could have done something amazing.
O2, you could have been glorious.
O2, when we get you. O2, when we get you.
O2, when we fix you. Like, I know that fan fixing, like, is frowned upon, and, like, who has the right? I have the right.
No, you don't. We have the rights.
Why won't you play? Okay, here
With
we
our
go.
powers combined. Oh, hey, Pepper Breath.
Those screams weren't in the script. I just added that last second.
Agumon! Now use your technique that cleans the log and turns it into
It
a
was a
raft.
draft. We were like, does it fall on them?
I don't have one of those.
Dang it! Now I gotta rethink plans Delta through things.
What? Oh, hold
I
on.
lost-
Yeah, no, this happens sometimes when a scene is particularly chunky. Storm, is Terriermon rubbing off on you? Who do you think came up with Terriermon?
I was responsible for a good chunk of Terriermon's characterization.
Dang it! Now I gotta rethink plans Delta through Theta.
Terriermon is what happens when a dog takes on its owner's personality.
This sucks. 1 second. Yeah, this happens sometimes.
8 feet long by 7 feet wide and can hold up to 8 people, not including supplies.
Delta through
We need
Theta.
twice as much raw materials for our group
Ty has
at
a lot of
least,
plans.
So we might be at this for a while.
Okay, that might have fixed it. Come on.
I believe in you.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. Take your time.
Oh, okay. There we go.
We can hold up to 8 people, not including supplies. We'll need twice as much raw materials for our group at least, so we might be at this for a while.
Why do you just have that information on standby?
Okay. Okay, this thing's going to be a little bit of a heavy load, guys. Bear with me.
These kinds of things when you're the knowledge one. I'm the knowledge one.
If you're the knowledge one, what I?
For fuck's sake.
I don't know. And that vexes me.
Well, I don't love that.
Ahoy there,
Get it?
sailors! We heard
Kaiser!
you Digitesting could use some help.
Prodigious! Electmon, Mojamon, and Centarumon are here.
I think we'll do it. Oh my god, thank god this is the last time he shows up.
Good. Someone invited the hard amalgam.
That
of
was such a
Lumamon
painstaking
and
effect.
Monzemon.
Why did we do this?
Whoever did
Why'd they do this to me?
Frogimon, I've heard a lot about you.
Thank you, Smaller Matt. I'm glad you did not freeze to death in the Arctic wilderness.
Thank you, smaller Matt.
Please tell me the Pokemon aren't here.
All the name drops.
Fire guy.
Introduction.
This scene is like 30% chase.
It's just a phone call for the first 10 episodes.
Miramon helped us build a fire-accurate Birdramon effigy. The bird has never been more powerful. Hallelujah!
I love doing that.
Digimon and Andromon and Seedramon and Shellmon, but those last two hated us.
Super Thunder Strike!
Arctic Ray!
That was the last minute improv by Weasel.
Yeah, we
helping
changed
you
that.
down.
Who'd have thought the Yokomon could throw a raft that far on their own? They don't even have arms.
The last thing this puppy needs is a name. I shall dub thee the SS Going Crazy, cause this adventure's gonna be nuts!
So is anyone else gonna say on the boat's name?
Now!
And I'm here.
Just love how he just walks
I lived
up.
after being flung through those trees. Thanks for checking on me.
Cool.
Looks like this thing is big enough to fit all of us.
Walking with no background music.
Sorry, kiddo, but Digimon take a long time to
I
reconstitute.
love this bit.
It could be months before you see Patamon again.
So sad.
Maybe even years. You might even be waiting. What night? What do I know? Welcome back, Touch.
It's the welcome back and such that I
Farewell,
love.
chosen children. Stay safe on your journey. You guys could use a break.
I did not bother lip syncing this bitch.
This place is terrible.
And so...
I was very adamant that that'd be the last line we hear from the group.
Oh yeah, no, that was fun. Okay, so let's take a
Let's have
deep
a little
dive.
bit of rotor walk. The only real effect I think we need to mention is the color correction on one of the solar ray shots, which we
Yeah,
tinted
but
it
there's a
blue.
few things. I mean, first of all, I just want to quickly say, I don't know why this shot in particular is so chunky. I did a lot more facial edits with Sora's eyes, Izzy's eye, and I just also animated his eyebrow. But another shot I do want to mention. Which shot are you?
Great. We're talking about the horde amalgam of Mondaymon and Slime. Thanks, Red.
You're welcome. So this is just a fractal noise that let's see,
Jesus. It looks like a Nicktoon commercial from the 90s.
Who's ready to get slimed? But yeah, I add a vector blur and a mesh warp. So frame on these keyframes, I am manually warping him.
This looks like something we fought in Digimon World 4.
Yeah. And his silhouette is being determined by the actual footage of the episode itself. Like I isolated Monzemon and just told the footage, hey, look at this guy. Isn't he neat? Make a cookie cutter. Oh yeah, we did use some Digimon sound effects for that. I'll get to that in a second. Voto, custom motion track with custom lip flaps from Kaduyu. Another Voto. And this was fun. because let me find Manic Monday's lines for this. There they are. There they all are. She just has a whole
Legion.
section.
The forest.
Talking to herself.
Hallelujah!
There's like 7 of her there, I think.
It's so great.
Yes. And yes, the Arctic Ray is just Centarumon's solar ray again, just recolored because we wanted to use his Sub-Zero Ice Punch, and Weasel and I were in the recording and was like, "Oh, this is not gonna fit. This is too long. Oh no." So Weasel and I think I just suggested Weasel just goes Arctic Ray. And we just like, yes, he's just making this up on the fly. He's trying to keep up with Centaurimon and show him up.
I think he did in the call with you.
He did
at that very moment.
Yeah, because we were recording for Frigimon and he wanted to see the footage that we were using. No, actually, what happened? It was the music. He and I had a meeting.
Yeah, it was because we already had the line for Sub-Zero.
That's right. I misremembered. You're right. It was a call for music, and he was like, "Hey, I see what you added. I have a note." It was like, you're right.
Because Weasel is great. He does more than just music. He also gives his thought on the pacing. Because
yes,
one thing that I appreciate is his idea of good pacing is a little bit different from ours. Like obviously, like his comedic timing is slightly different than ours, so it makes for like a nice little challenge to ourselves of like having to try different things.
Yeah, and sometimes I like the pacing we got a bit better. Like he didn't know the pacing on Leomon was intentional at first, but more often than not, I do defer to his like notes on pacing. Like there was a note where he was like, "I think this is going to work better if you really cut into this line," and he was absolutely right.
Oh yeah, it's always good to hear like feedback from your peers, but if you have like intent and like a reason for like the pacing of a certain joke, like stand by it. Like if space is meant to be there, like
could be awkward, could be fun.
Yeah. And there's the baby.
Yeah, and this is just a motion track, so I'm going to skip that one. We're going to talk about these last 2 shots. Where are you? There you are, you little bastard. This is from. Oh, it's not even listing the actual game it's from.
I think Next Order.
Yeah, I think it was from Next Order. But yeah, so of course we have Tentomon here, but usually when I do a rotoscoping job, I only put one background. I needed to add the barrels and the beach from this shot in order to make it work, because Tentomon was on the raft, and there are no shots of just the raft. So that was chaotic. However, this shot was probably one of my favorite ones to edit. So let's see. I isolated the top fragment, kind of did a little wiggle on it, and I did a little particle effect with let's see, where is the confetti? Where is my particle system? What the fuck?
He just headshotted Grunt.
Oh, Pixel Poly. There it is. Yeah. Celebration. He's been born. I just made sure that this was under the layer with the base of the egg. It can go on top of the shell. I was fine with that. And just add a crap ton of motion blur. But now, without further ado, onwards to the next adventure. Play. Please. Please. This project file got very goofy. There it goes.
On the high seas. But really, how high are they? Isn't sea level supposed to describe, like,
I love all them
average height
jokes.
topographically?
Yes.
I'm getting super into topography, by the way. And just like the ocean, it's the least dry
Fuck
subject around.
this.
Since we got like 5 days of sailing, let me go into great detail.
Oh my god, the audio is cutting out again.
Oh, geez, that was a lot of water movement. I gotta chart this. Good luck, kids.
Hey, so, uh-oh?
Uh-oh was right. That power wave could have come from another ship.
Is that what we're worried about? Status report. How's everyone doing?
Boyomon is safe. He doesn't have any bones to break. Is that a Digimon?
A Digimon in the water? Well, man,
Forbid that.
What can we possibly do? Maybe you could try summoning some fish? Do you see the size of that guy? He's big enough to swallow us whole. Speaking of,
He's swallowing us all!
curse my gift of prophecy.
I love how Goemon undersells Tamers.
I love how Colin recorded that. He didn't need to, but he did it anyway. Also.
Another successful landing, team. Good work.
Quick thing though about the previous shots. Once again, we ran into the problem of not enough footage while they're on the open fucking sea. God damn this bitch.
Yeah, this one was motion tracked. There was enough footage of it there. We just looped it. This one, which one is this? 41. This one's going to prove as like nice little foreshadow for what we did later. Okay, so let's see. We tracked the shots first and foremost. First, we just motion tracked the shots. Most of the shot is fine. However, this is what we kept. So, I had to add in my own back plate of water to be moving slowly behind them. Then add back in the sky.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. Yeah. Then let's see. We messed Gilmon out of this shots, but this is where the trouble with the episode truly begins. The first half was easy compared to everything else we dealt with in this shot. So if you are ever wondering what's taking Digimon Abridged so long, ask yourself if there's a scene with water.
Another successful landing, team. Good work. We've got this whale guy right where we want him.
Who's that exactly?
Based on the metallic dome-shaped walls, complete with rivets, I'd say the inside of the stomach. Yeah, that's about right.
You take that back. Right now, surely there's a more logical explanation of where we are and why it's perfectly lit.
This guy here is Waymon, owner
The
of
narrator's
this
stuck on the
island
outside of the
site.
whale.
If you've ever wanted a whale have a good time, he's the guy to call.
This is a very fun info code to use because not everyone knows Waymon's both a champion and ultimate, so it gets them to double take and look it up.
I love that.
Izzy? What's that stuff? Maybe it's ambergris?
That there ambergris sure is sizzling like stomach acid. Any apology you'd like to issue right about now?
Look up there! It's a black gear!
Don't worry, you guys. I got this. Marching fishes!
This was amazing.
Oh my god.
You're an idiot.
Poison ivy!
Great job grappling it. Anyone have a follow-up, or does the gear just have a slightly nicer
I
aesthetic?
love that bit so fucking much.
She's so catty.
If we fall, we land in acid. Do you know how dangerous that is?
Say no more!
Love time.
We have Tentomon and Biomon. Can't they fly up there and...
I'm so happy that still makes me laugh.
I am so cool. Everyone, applaud.
Applaud from the Ombudsman.
Okay.
Whoops.
Sound off if you're dead.
I'm not dead.
We're going to pause it there as we take an examination of this scene. That watching fishes, and it was so... we are going to talk about that. Let's see. A Titanic champion level Digimon. Wait, he's an ultimate? Wait, is he an ultimate? What do you mean both? That was a fun one. So yeah, this was an example I was talking about before of it being a rotoscoping job. For actually this and Palamon, I had to combine a shot of him as well as just kind of ghetto rig a section of the back plates. Let's see, background, and I added this line in to add some detail. Did over here too. Add in the bottom of the raft. Then boom, Gomon. I had to add Gomon in, add him in sections to account for his how he moves. Yeah, because these sections move when he does the animation. And then did that again for this shot. And then this shot is amazing. I need to shout out. I know Chase doesn't like calling his shots, but this joke was 100% Chase. I remember he's like, "Oh guys, what if this happens?" And it was.
We haven't been so on board for a joke so quickly.
So first thing we did is we hit up Kaduyu about getting a 3 or 4 second animation of the fish. We gave her some references. Red, how'd you learn to do all this? A lot of trial and error, actually. A lot of YouTube tutorials. I'll get into that in just a second, actually. So Kaduyu did the fish itself. And I put in some smoke assets and some steam. But the bubbles was something that Chase came back again and was like, hey, can we add bubbles? So I opened Particular. Let's see if I can actually open this without killing the stream. Particular is a particle simulation that allowed me to... Can I zoom in on that? No? Okay. Up here. Just generate a particle system. I chose a bubble as an icon and adjusted the parameters, such as the emission type being this box, it being consistent, the size and density of the particles, and did that 3 times to determine, hey, these are what the particles I want for this. Chase sent me a video of someone grilling chicken as reference for this. Like, it should look like this. I was like, dear God, that's brutal. I love it. Such a snappy and well-timed joke. Yes. It actually, I've been editing like this for, oh my God, like 20 years now. Yeah, almost 20 years. I started abridging in 2013. So I've been doing different levels of VFX since then, and it's been a constant journey of just watching YouTube tutorials. When you watch a tutorial, don't just copy what the video is doing to do the effect. If they're doing something a certain way, ask yourself why and what is that effect doing. Like, if I just drop a tint, like, I'm just going to copy the footage, right? Affect this footage right here. If I just do a tint, like, oh, it just turns it black and white. But if you explore it a bit further, you're seeing that you can adjust the colors of all of the blacks and all the colors of all the whites. Now
So it also comes down to a thing of playing with the tools so you can better understand what you have at your disposal.
Exactly. And there's no shame in admitting that you watch tutorials. There's a smoke asset that I use often that came from a tutorial. I think when I did the behind the scenes for that, I even plugged the tutorial itself. Like, you just gotta be willing to learn and just keep your eyes open. And it does also take like a bit of time getting comfortable with the VFX and comfortable getting used to the tools before you can start thinking of different ways to implement them in different ways outside of what the tutorial said you could do with them. That's something I'm still learning. Like, there's always something new to learn with this stuff, and it's always so fun.
Red is indeed a wizard.
Yes, this is my spell book. Again, we did more masking here. Again, here with Palmon. This was actually different. I think this was originally the shot of Matt's for that line, but we just used so many of the masking that was like the effect is becoming too obvious, it's becoming too noticeable. So I changed it to just be this. I took the shot of the gear, duplicated it, and made a long comp, and I manually keyframed it myself to retime it. Like, not a big thing that Chase kind of taught me was you don't have to show. I remember in episode 3, like there was this whole sequence where Matt got captured by Digimon, and I was getting so wrapped up in trying to figure out a way to show how Matt got captured. Chase was like, Red, this can just be off screen. I was like, oh my god. So that makes Storm a sage, right? Yeah, Storm is a epic sage.
Oh, quite often I'm a rogue.
One of you climb up and deal with that thing!
Whoops. Oh.
Thank you
well.
for your money, cool guy.
Thank you so much. I've been writing a book recently. Got to chapter 25 at 42,000 words. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Going to be a post-apocalyptic dystopia future event story. Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, keep at it. It's like, we all gotta work on these projects to keep ourselves sane. Oh, that was less the effect of this scene. Oh.
But up next in this scene, we get to one of the most fun things about this episode.
Waymon.
Okay. Sound off if you're dead. I'm not dead.
Fuck these shots, fuck these shots, fuck these shots, fuck these shots. Oh, it's dying again. Oh, 1 second. Even Adobe's agreeing with me. Fuck these shots.
Okay. Sound off if you're dead. I'm not dead, but I feel like I got pretty close there.
Oh no, I don't think Mimi's gonna make it!
Oh no!
Hello there, children. It seems you have ejected from my head hole.
Oh shit.
Hello there, children. It seems you have ejected from my head hole.
You swallowed us because you were affected by a black gear.
Don't worry though, I rappelled across some vines, blew it up, and did a sick flip after. You can repay me by fighting.
I like how you
No,
censored
my favorite
Joe.
line this episode.
Did a sick flip after. You can repay me by fighting me. Or perhaps by giving us a ride, right?
Either or, I have a pretty clear schedule.
Stop interrupting Corn, Adobe. How dare
Either
you?
or, I have a pretty clear schedule now.
How did a black gear get inside you?
That was the weasel note.
How did a black gear get inside you anyway?
So about that ride, where to?
Wow, this.
Two kiddos.
You guys are gonna see why this scene was intense.
Tags? The tags? What a small digital world. I have those already.
You do? I don't exactly see any pockets on you.
That old trickster Devimon placed them in my charge long ago to hide them from the chosen children. Shame you already left my stomach. The tags were right around the corner, so to speak. Wink? I don't have eyes.
Matt, what's around the corner from the stomach?
Joe, go get the tags.
All right, Gomamon, we're going in.
So, a lot of you who have seen this episode might remember a huge fight with Jomojimon.
Yeah, we cut that.
scene.
We cut that.
It was such a nothing burger scene and such a rush for the sake of having a fight in the episode. We just felt like it wasn't necessary.
Also, why? Like, the whole thing with the store, like, there wasn't a lot of footage of it, so it felt like this feels just completely unnecessary. So I think how many normal shots do we have of this episode? Oh, this scene? I think we have 4 normal shots. 4 shots that are no, wait, 3 shots that are unaltered. That's fun.
Also, hey kids, it's Connie X. Wave.
Clap for Corn. He was absolutely amazing to work with. He was so much fun. He was a good sport. And you could even see him commenting on the episode itself, like, oh, just replaying to people. It was fun times. Yeah, so about these water edits, let's see. I think I saved these for last. Oh, 37, not dead last. 37. 42 version 2.
A lot of it was retiming, right?
A lot of it was retiming. But some of this, yeah, some of these were motion tracked. Some of these, like, these guys here were motion tracked. Sora and Bumon were motion tracks. Motion track. Retimed. Motion track. This was a composite. Same composite. Let's see, that was 38. This one was masking. So yeah, we have 38, 37, and 42 version 2. Let's see what we got on those. Okay, so first things first, you may notice there's a 3D camera in this scene. Kill me now. So for a backplate, we're going to use a sky. Then we need to bring in Sora and Biyomon. Look at them, majestic in the sea. And this is a pre-comp. It is Sora and Biyomon. We mask them out, put in an ocean behind them, or under them. Then we get Gobamon and Joe. Do the same thing. Mask them out, but except they are moving from off screen. So their mask needs to be done in 2 parts to get the full version of them, because eventually Ty covers this. This isn't done in one batch. And then we have the water underneath them. Then we have Ty and Agumon. Oh my god. Their mask was also done in multiple steps, as well as to give Agumon his lip flaps. And then we have the water under him. And we applied effects on all of these called turbulent displacement. What that does, as we'll see better with the Joe and Gomon one, is it applies a slight distortion to it. If I were to crank up that turbulent displacement, you can notice it a bit more clearly, but I was going for a more subtle effect. What made this work was the fact that the water levels were different tones. We go from dark to medium to light. So that way you can really tell that they're in different depths. And I used the 3D camera to also add that slight movement to them. This is the most extreme version we do. Where's 38? 38. It's basically the same effect. Needed to mask them out differently with different depths, layers for the water. As you can see, the edge is moving. So yeah, I had to recreate my own water assets and distort it myself. That was more straightforward. Now for 42. Where is Palmon? Palmon?
These are the questions we ask ourselves.
There you are. Okay, so so this one was a lot. So custom left flaps from Kaduyu. Mimi and the arms are from this scene. Let's turn. Where are you? Motion background. Oh, hey, I did the right expression for this one.
Huzzah!
Yeah, loop out expression. Hell yeah. Good job, me. But where are those hands? Where is that effect? Where are you? Ah. Ah, there it is. Digimon Splash. So,
I mean, you'd also hate the person if she threw you at a Kawagamon when you were like in training.
yes. So,
Palmon is spiteful.
I am looping the animation of her dunking back down into the water. Also using her hands from when that happens too. And in front and behind her, I am putting this render. Now, let me see real quick if I can find that file. Because I forgot I did this.
Man, Red, Hidden Storm, you guys should talk to your boss and ask for a raise for this crazy episode.
That's the thing. We are the boss.
Yeah. Also, we can get a raise by you guys spreading the good word of Digimon Abridged around, sharing it with friends, and just getting more attention to the channel.
So we open Blender.
Jesus Christ, RedBeast!
So I have a few water elements. None of them were working. None of them were the right kind of splashes that I needed to get what I wanted from that effect. So I made it my fucking self using CGI.
RedBeast is the Thanos of the editing world, where he'll see something, not like it, and go, I'll do it my fucking self.
Yeah, as you can tell, this is what we got.
You are the reason I have nightmares about our electric bill.
Yeah. So yeah, if I remember correctly, because it's been a while since I've done this effect, this is where is that? Yeah, this is applying a force. So as this rotates, it is essentially forcing this to. This is just basically a cylinder with stuff attached to it, and these nodes are applying the texture. They are Verona textures, Veroni textures, using different color matches, color nodes, mixes, color ramps to get the water and alpha mats that I need. So this is controlling how high the water is. This is controlling like the color displacement to get that kind of like washed out wavy look. Oh, would that make a good fire effect as well? Funny you mentioned that. If I just go in here. Do that. Do that.
Boom. Now you're thinking like an editor.
Boom. So yeah, I actually have a template of this saved specifically for that purpose. So now if I ever need to do this again, I can just adjust the template I have, save as a new file, and either make custom fire or custom smoke, custom water. Blender is so good. For the longest time, I've been playing around with Cinema 4D and paying a outrageous price for it. No, just learn Blender. They just dropped Blender version 5, and the Blender Guru has been doing a amazing tutorial series on it. So yeah, go just learn Blender. That's what I'm doing. Teaching myself Blender right now. Trying to learn how to animate and make 3D models of characters. Gee, I wonder why. And I just composited this back into After Effects. This was like my dark horse of the episode. I was like, how the fuck am I going to make this work? Compared to that, nothing else in this episode is going to challenge me. If this episode plays. Oh no, something that challenges me.
Tags down, crest to go.
How hard could that possibly be? What do they even look like?
No one knows.
That crazy.
Remember what I said about sunsets?
Never really described them, did he?
What's that furry reptile talking about? I described all of this in excruciating detail. Like how sometimes they're walls, or the floor, or the concept of tax season, and how sometimes you gotta play a little bit of soccer to find the way. These guys are really screwing everything up left and right, aren't
Who
they?
knows?
I, however, am flawlessly executing a master plan with Guitar Hero Through the Fire and the Flames level precision, meaning I'm missing most of the notes, and may have already failed. But surely these kibbles will pick things up, or whatever the great evil is might vaguely affect the digital world. They might even do it next time on Digimon Abridged!
Oh wow, they cut out in the last second.
Time on Digimon Abridged! Okay, goodbye.
Okay. There were 1 or 2 more challenges. Let's see, 40 and 30. I think these are the last 2 VFX shots I deal with. Yeah.
None of them being that hard, actually.
They're not, but they're tedious. So 1 more roto, but again, there's not a lot of shots of sunsets. So I had to duplicate multiple versions of this and just blend them together. And then Ty is from a different shot. No, he's from a different shot, but the same kind of time of day. So, yeah. But there's always this like kind of like purple fringe behind him that was really hard to remove. So what I did is to use a preset I made. I have a preset called Light Wrap that I use to just wrap this background over Ty's edges. Is it even on? What the fuck? Oh my god, was this not on in the final edit? That's funny. Back on. Wait, no. What?
Thanks for coming, everybody.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, that fucked up. That fucked up. No.
It's fine.
Oh. So what's supposed to happen, and the way this shot should have looked, is like this. So basically, this blur amount dictates how much of the background is kind of bleeding on top of him. Like when you stand in front of a light and the light rays kind of bleed over your shoulder. If you look at it by itself, it looks like this. Oh, that's disheartening. But then we have 40, which was just supposed to be Matt's lip flaps. But unfortunately, there's more to it than this. Well, there's supposed to be. Where the fuck is the details here? Something got wonky in the edit. Where is it? Ah, here it is. Okay, yeah. So I had to kind of retime some elements of Matt here. If I remember correctly. Yes, here's the lip flaps. I did a lip flap.
Press to go.
So originally
To go. Tags down, crest to go.
he's just talking here. Originally, when he talks, his entire jaw moves. I didn't want that because we have the background moving. I would have to retime all that. So I got rid of that. I just replace that chunk and just put in the back of Joe's head and his chin and just anchored it. Though I had to be careful because the shadow on his cheek is moving. That'll get you. So I had to make sure that I do the shadow, do the mask over that section too.
Wonderful.
I think I caught some of his hair in that mask. Jesus, I need to stop rushing these episodes.
Rushing?
But yeah, that's the effects for Digimon. That I just noticed a render error that made it into the episode, and now I hate myself. I'm so sad about that. I'm upset. Ugh. That's upsetting. Yeah, I was quiet because I noticed that, and I was hating myself. Damn it. Oh.
I promise you, no one even noticed or cared.
Yeah, no one knows, but I noticed. That's the problem. And I know it's too late to save it.
Red, if you give an OS forever, they'll take forever.
I know, but I have a high standard for myself. Oh, god damn it. You know what? This just means I have to make episode 12 all the better. I have to go all out with
Go
Edamon.
beyond.
I have to go for the beyond. I need more training.
Well, guys, the twins are gonna go to the hyperbolic time chamber to train. In the meantime, send DigiDestiny your love.
Yes, we have a stream for Time Changer tomorrow. Unfortunately, Nick is on vacation, so he won't be able to attend. And also, unfortunately, I got called into work last minute, so I can't get out of that.
So it'll just be Coffin Jockey and me, StormSage.
Hopefully, we stream on Monday as well to go over the DLC. Excited for that. But until then, we have. When's the dive again? Is that the 20th?
Yes, the 20th, and the 17th is the deadline to submit questions for the dive. If you don't know where the form to submit questions is, it is in the DigiDestiny Discord, in the DigiGen chat. The link is pinned.
Yes, it's pinned. If you know how to find it, ask someone there. They can help you. But yeah, we're going to head out, and I'm going to cry over those render errors and mistakes I made. I can't believe I'm so foolish and noobish. But until then, thank you all so much for stopping by. We love this project. If any of you have joined the Patreon today, thank you so much for that. By all means, we love doing this. If we can make this our full-time job, I would kill for that. But, we got to do what we got to do. All right. Have a wonderful night, everybody.